Good morning, everybody. My phone is giving me a hard time this morning. My stand isn't working, but here I am. How are you doing today? How are you feeling today? Okay, hi, Kiki. I missed you yesterday. So, how are you feeling today? It is a beautiful morning here. My phone was going this way. Hello, Georgie. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Hi, Ryan. Good morning. How are you feeling today? It is a wonderful morning. I better get my tea. It's right there, over there. And so I have to take it and bring it closer. Everything is going its own way today. So, hi, Lynn. How are you this morning? I'm trying to get this to go one way and it's going another way. So, anyway, here we are. You know, I think the wheel shifts every now and again. So, when you're putting something together, sometimes it goes one way and the other way. So, those of you who it didn't allow me today. Instagram changes its things every day. So you don't know what your topic is. Good morning, Dawn. How are you doing today? How is the weather treating you guys? Good morning. How are you feeling today? It's not doing, it's the feeling that matters. So, and that's the topic. And yet I couldn't write it down. The topic is your feelings. And it's not a light topic. It's not a topic to take and say, oh, Tessa-Marie talking about feelings, and all of that. So your morning, Helen Nancy, good morning. Your morning blessing today is your feelings. I thought of this a little bit when it dropped into my head, and I looked at it and I went, So apparently doing is not going to do that. It's minus 11. Oh, come on. Oh, poor baby. You should see what we have here. You'll survive. You're Canadian, remember? You're just an expat. So, good morning again, Nancy, and everybody. Good morning. And how are you guys feeling today? It's all about the feeling. The morning blessing is this time of the year. And, of course, as you can tell, unless you live right now, the world is doing its thing. The nature and universe and God, whoever is in charge of the weather department is doing their thing their way. And the only choice we have is to step into the thing and do it our way, test it, see what we can do with it. So this time of the year comes with a lot of our own challenges. We all find them. Do not run away from them, chase them, or make them move just like that. Decide to work with them and find out what it is they're there to do. And in doing that, you'll notice it's all about your feelings. I wrote it down. You notice that I have been asking you, how are you feeling lately? When we talk about our feelings, we go deeper. To before and answering, whereas doing is always fine, okay, good, right? When someone asks you, how are you feeling? When they ask you that question, you immediately go to your body, you go to your heart, you go to your thoughts. Something is triggered, your mind. You hear this, it triggers a deeper answer. So if someone asks you, how are you feeling today? You start with, guess what? I am feeling, okay? Feeling fortunate that I have a warm home. No school today and tomorrow due to the weather. So, and you are allowed to, you have this new home or this warm home, as you said. I am. But when I ask you, how are you doing? You go good, great. Short sentences. But I rarely, if you take it literally, I ask how you were doing, right? So, what are you doing? Where are you in the doing thing? That's not what we have to check with each other. Because we are always doing something. Our main thing for each other is to say how we are feeling. There's a few of you on this morning. Sometimes we go through 30 or 40 people. Today there are 5 or 6 of you here this morning. So what I would like for you to do is to tell me, let us make this personal. There's not a lot of us here. Be brave and say, how are you feeling today? You can make it as long as you want. I want interactions with you. So because when I learn, you learn. Because I keep nothing away from you. So listen to this. What I wrote here, if someone asks, how are you feeling today? Your answer is always this. I am feeling, and you stop. You have to say something. Your answer begins, I am feeling. Then you stop and you may add a phrase, which could be, I am feeling great, and then you may continue, I am feeling great, I slept through the night, and I am so grateful that here comes a story. You start a story. You're grateful for what? Good morning, Yoko. I am so grateful, and the story begins. Guess what? You will have more reasons to be grateful. I love this. So the answer is, I want each of you to participate. There's 7, and this is the perfect 7. Anything, if the 8th person comes, that's the perfect 8. If 20, 30, 40, perfect number. But today we are just a small group. And it is a question, how are you feeling today? I need you to say something about that. When I ask you that question, when you come in the morning, and I say, how are you feeling today? I want you to put in there how you're feeling today. And you see, because I want you to realize, if I ask you, how are you doing? Your answer is short. One word, maybe one syllable, fine, good, okay. 2 letters. But that is not what it is it? So let us play with it. Let me teach you something. When I talk about 1997, some of you maybe weren't even born, but in 1997, in August of 1997, all of a sudden, our world went bam. That month, not August, July it started in. So in July of 1997, of course, there we were. I had to have surgery. My husband was diagnosed with cancer. They stole our van, the van that we used to take the kids to hockey and all those different things they were doing. And then the furnace broke down in July. So okay, Kia, I'm going to read yours in a minute. So that was something, and I remember praying about it. I went to church. And then the thing was, the answer I got right in church was to write what you're hearing. What I'm hearing is, when somebody asks you how you're feeling, you have to, how you're doing, you have to say, I'm absolutely wonderful. Even if the world is crumbling around you, what you're experiencing, you do not have to carry it on your face. So I changed. I became me. I started to do this. And I noticed as a manager at a bank, I'm walking through the bank, and if you guys ever knew me, I am in high heels 24/7. And I'm strutting in, and the customers will say, hey, Tessa-Marie, how are you doing? I am absolutely wonderful. And maybe it wasn't wonderful, but I started using that phrase. And what I noticed, the person that asked me that question would say, I am also feeling great. But what was even more was the people around in the lineup, or the customers, the staff, they all started laughing. And it became a habit. And so now, instead of saying how we are doing, let us express our feeling. Kia said, we send Kia some energy because she's going. She said, I am excited. I'm feeling excited. I have an interview today. So let us send Kia some energy. You know you can. No matter where you are in the world, you can see and send the energy of success to Kia. That if that is the job you desire and you're being interviewed for it, that it becomes yours. That's all we can do for you. Go there and do your best. Breathe, relax, and realize you are having this opportunity to do your best in the moment. Listen, look at how they're sitting. If it's a physical interview, or even if it's an interview on Zoom, watch how they're sitting. Do not cross your arms or your legs at the ankle or anywhere. Leave yourself open to receive. Look at them. If they're like this, when you're at an interview, you don't sit and you relax in the moment, and you use your body language. Make it soft. Make it, I am including you. I want to hear you. I am listening to you. I am with you. And another thing, after the interview, send them a note of thanks to say, I thank you for having the interview with me today. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me. So That's how that gives them an opportunity to see you from a different way. If you can, get there early. Get there earlier than your interview. Do not be rushing. When you get there and you sit in the reception, or you have the link, be on the link waiting for them to come to you. Because once that happens, you see, you're getting the energy. Observe when they show up. If you're in person in a reception area, look at the energy of the office. If you want to know how a business runs, enter when you enter. If the front is in chaos, trust me, the back is no better. So getting there early prepare you. So anyway, we'll let you go with that. That is great. I know you have it. You've got this. So, and I asked you, so Kia said she's excited. So we sent her all we have is energy. Hi, Richard. So I am feeling blessed. Lynn said, my friends brought me joy last night when we were together. Yes. You see what I forced you to do? I told you there were 7 of us, 5 of us, 6 of us, 7. There is 7 now. Kia had to leave. I'm sure she's gone because she has this interview. Then somebody we don't know showed up. I think Richard James. And I ask you guys, every one of you, to say how you're feeling. And you will notice that sentence you wrote is not short, is it? Listen to Lynn's. I am feeling blessed. My friends brought me joy last night when we were together. That's a nice feeling. Remember, I always say that you have to look back on something and say, I love how this made me feel. You get more of it. I love that I was with my friends last night. I am so blessed. I feel blessed. I feel excited. I am going on an interview. Isn't that amazing? And that is how you have to do it. Let's go some more. I'm feeling scared as business is very challenging. Well, I will fix that for you. I'm grateful to be an entrepreneur. However, it has challenges, which is on my mind now. Okay, Georgie. It's an amazing statement. But you have to take away certain words from there. I am feeling scared. Tells the energy around you do not have faith in your ability to get over this challenge. I am grateful, so you as to be an entrepreneur. So if it were me, I would take away however. Just be grateful you have the opportunity to be an entrepreneur. That's all. I am feeling scared. I am feeling challenged because it's very slow in business right now. But I am grateful. I am an entrepreneur and I have the ability to work on my business today. So you see, change it. Say, like Yuko has to change hers. She cannot say, I feel great. No. I am with the feeling. Write what you're feeling. Let me help you watch your words. I am feeling scared. No, you're not. You're challenged. You could have started. I am so grateful I am an entrepreneur. But as an entrepreneur, you always have challenges to grow your business. And I'm working on my challenges. Watch your word. I love that you chose challenge instead of struggle. So start with what is important. I am grateful to be an entrepreneur. And ditch, however. In the moment, it is challenging. But I know I can manage it. I can overcome it. And I will not give up. So these are the little things that you said. A bit rush at the moment. I care. Enjoy the interview if you're still hanging. I feel great. Change that. I'm feeling grateful and I have been inspired and working on gathering new contract or gathering. Amazing. So hi Lisa, when somebody asks you, how are you feeling? I want you to practice right now. If you're facing a challenge that you did not create yourself, something or someone is in your life and it's draining you, see what you can be grateful for. I am happy and grateful. I have amazing children. or something. But use I am. I am asking you how you're feeling today. It's important that you answer with a sentence, like I said. If somebody asks you how you're doing, you're going to say great. Okay. It's all right. I'm here. I'm there. It's okay. But when somebody touches that word to you, how are you feeling? Your body starts to react. I am, you say. You know what? I am feeling a bit challenged today, you said. That's what Georgia said, and I corrected her. Because you have to remember, step into your gratitude first. Then tell me your challenge. And I, the person who asked you how you're feeling, will encourage you to continue to charge through that challenge. So we have to be more in the moment when we are responding, and when we ask questions, ask how you're feeling. You want to know how I'm feeling. And that is what is important. If someone asks how you are feeling today, you're going to say, I am feeling, and it begins with that is your beginning of your answer. Then you may add a phrase, which could be, I am feeling great, and then you may continue. I'm feeling great. I slept through the night, and I am so grateful. Here it comes. It's stronger. You continue. Guess what? You will have more reasons to be grateful. Something will work for you. And this is what you have to say. And that's true, Yuko said. My clients start laughing when I say I am wonderful. They do. So Lisa and Yuko, I'm still waiting for us. Juliana said, I'm feeling blessed that I was able to enjoy the beautiful butterfly that came out of the cocoon hidden in my parsley plant today. I am excited to finish the binding of a quilt. So she's feeling blessed, just like Kia said. It was Kia or Lynn that felt blessed. Kia was excited. How do you feel? Because you have to touch your feeling. I still want the word Ryan. I told you this is a lesson. There is not a lot of you. This is not a 20-30 day. Today is a day of maybe 10. I am happy and grateful that I made love to my wife last night. Congratulations, Ryan. I love that. Ryan is so bold. I love that. Thank you, Ryan. It is amazing because you have that. So you guys don't say he shouldn't put it there, because many of you would like to enjoy that, right? So many of us would like to enjoy that. So let us just accept it. I am feeling happy and grateful. Put the feeling in there, because especially Ryan, it's lovemaking. You felt. You actually felt. And this is your space. This is your safe space. We are going to do not judge, do not criticize, feel. I am feeling happy and grateful that I made love to my wife last night. Amazing. That is important. So you work on it. Appreciate this testimony. Exactly. I have faith yesterday's connection will lead to immense growth. You have to do that. You have to say what you're feeling. Somebody said, Ryan, all right, with the spicy answer. I agree with you. I love that. That is what I would say. Good morning, Natty. Oh, here comes Natty. Natty, how are you feeling today? If you're still hanging on, Natty's usually at work, so she gets a little bit. What did I miss? You missed the feeling. How I am feeling happy and grateful that I can help a family member deal with a difficult situation in his life. There you go. You see what I mean? You remember when we do a month of gratitude? Some of you don't know that once a year or twice a year, for 20 days, 22 days, all we do is gratitude. It's not boring, trust me. And one of the things I teach during that month, Lisa is using it, gratitude in the second person. So, the first way we are taught to be grateful is be grateful for what you receive, what you have, the people in your life. Be grateful for those things. It's usually possessions or what you receive from others. But the second one, which is the hardest one, is to be grateful for your ability to help someone. And that is so powerful, because there's one time in your life You are giving yourself kudos. You're patting yourself on the shoulder. You're not waiting for somebody to say to you, oh, Lisa, it is so grateful that you're helping this family member. Right? But you know, you should be grateful. You know you are blessed. I'm feeling happy. I'm so grateful I have the ability to help this person who is going through a difficult time. Nobody is going to give it to you the way you can give it to yourself. That's why you have to say it. So those of you who haven't answered yet, look at it. That is gratitude in the second person. I taught that to you guys for the past 2-3 years. We've been working on it, usually in June or July in the summer when we were outside. So Nadi picked it up. Lisa, I love that. I am feeling happy and grateful that I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and enjoyed our first dose of snow at 2 a.m. when it was untouched and so pristine. So as I said to you guys, Nadi goes to work extremely early. So when she says 2 a.m., she's outside. She's on her way to work. So she can be home in time to get the children from school. So I am feeling happy and grateful that I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and enjoyed our first dose of snow at 2 a.m. when it was untouched and so pristine. Amazing. Nadi got that opportunity to do this. And that is why we have to realize that it's snowing. Remember when we talked about snow and everybody's running the opposite way? And I said, hey, there's someone that needs to shovel snow to feed the family today. But Nadi had to step into the fresh snow at 2 a.m. on her way to work and saw how beautiful and pristine it was before it gets slushed by life. So she saw it that I am feeling happy and grateful that I had that opportunity to walk in fresh snow. If you have never been a person that goes out into in the woods like I do and walk around, you will never come, and Kylie is having a meltdown, baby. You'll never come to the point where you will be in the snow in the fields and you're walking and you're feeling the snow underneath your feet, and you might see a skunk or a little animal running here or there, or the snow is just so nice and cold and amazing and fresh, and it hasn't been disturbed. And that is nature at its best until we disturb it. So it's thanks, Nadi, for sharing that. Oh, Loretta, you're back. Oh, congratulations. You finally got your Wi-Fi working in Dominica. Oh, wonderful. I am waiting to see anybody who hasn't sent a message. I'm going to call you up. Nancy, Yuko, Nadi did, Lisa did, Georgie did, Don must have, Don always says, Ryan did, and Loretta. So guys, thank you, because that is important. I don't know where Yuko disappeared to. But the point of this whole thing is that you have to realize it's your feelings that matter in what you do. And when you feel what you're doing for somebody is great, it's amazing. When you turn around and you feel that that person you are helping is the best person that in your life right now that deserves it. Others mightn't see it, but that is a powerful statement to make in the second way of gratitude. Since I opened that can of worm, because of what Lisa said, let me teach you a little bit how it is done. So when we do this summer gratitude month, we do it. We have the first 10 days, we do gratitude for what is. Then we do gratitude for your ability to. And then we do gratitude for what you expect to have in your life. So you're being grateful because you have a dream, goal, or desire that you've been working on. And that gratitude is because you're saying, I'm so grateful that I was able to work on my dream, goal, and desire. So for example, Georgette can turn around and she could say, I am so happy and grateful. I have the opportunity to make some new plans for my business today. So she is already, when she takes that step, now she's going to grateful. I did it today. I worked on my business today. And that is how it has to go. So this is the three ways you are grateful. Gratitude is not only for what you receive or what you have. It's for your ability to, and to be grateful for what it is you plan to have in your life even before it comes. So it's like being grateful for something you do not have. That's a little bit challenging, because sometimes when we are looking for something in our life, we are usually feeling that we do not have it. We are lacking something. And when we are lacking something, we don't see what we have. We complain. And so it's hard to say to you, well, you know what, Nancy, you have this. You have the ability to be grateful, to be praying, to be working, to be doing something on this. So you see where I'm going with that? So therefore, you should be grateful that you have the thought to create this thing, to desire this thing, to want this thing in your life. And that is how you're grateful. I know there is no point to ask Loretta to write about her gratitude. She would just tell me, I just finally got it. I was shoveling snow, feeling grateful with my snow shovel. There is Yuko. Because you're shoveling, you're doing the action, and you're feeling great. Nadi was walking in the snow or driving in the snow, on the snow going into work, and she saw the beauty of the snow. Yuko has to shift the snow. And there you are. So we have, hi Ida, good morning. We always must remember, it's not how you are doing. It's never, avoid asking that question of others. If you want a real answer, always say, how are you feeling today, Ida? How are you feeling today? Because that is what, that will cause Ida, who is a friend of mine that just dropped in. And Ida will say, you know what, Tessa-Marie, I am feeling awesome. I had a really good night's sleep. Ida might be as bold as Ryan and tell us a story about his night with his wife. Or Ida might say, you know what, I'm feeling amazing. I took my children to school today. They were bundled. That is what I'm saying. It's a story. When you ask the person how you're feeling, you are going to get a reply that is a story. And that is important, because you have triggered something. When you say, oh, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm okay. Come on. They're at the surface. But when you ask how you're feeling, we are going down to their heart. We are going way down there. We are forcing them to say something. And it's something that they have to say. Look at what Kia said. I am excited. We wouldn't have known that Kia had an interview today, that we could bless her with success towards it and send the energy towards her so that she would be successful, could we? But when we asked her how she was feeling, I am excited. And I have an interview today. She tells us a story. So now we in turn go, whoa. I give her some tips, because that was all I did. I being a manager at the bank was all these interviews with people, and I know how you should conduct it. So I gave it to her. So your feeling gets you more experiences. Your feeling gets you more help, more direction. When Lisa said, I'm feeling happy and grateful, I am able to help a family member that's going through some difficulty. Gratitude in the second phase. But no, we know she's feeling good for that. She's not waiting for you or I to knock on the door and say to Alyssa, you are feeling good. Good morning, Amma. How are you feeling today? Right? How you're feeling today. I am not leaving until you, I know Ida doesn't hang around for a long time, but I am asking you a question. Today is your feelings. How are you feeling today? If I say to you how you're doing, you are going to say, great. I'm okay. It's cool. But when I say, for example, I purposely wrote it down. I am feeling great. And then you may continue. I am feeling great. I slept through the night. And I am so grateful that here I am today, being able to see you, to talk to you, to be there. You see, it's the feeling that makes it better. When you are in a position, I say to you, you look at it and you say, I love how this makes me feel. Every part of your body is working. I noticed that when I spoke with my brother, we hadn't talked in a while, But the first thing out of my mouth was, how are you feeling? It caught him a bit off guard, but I can tell he appreciated it. Yes, because you're going deeper. You're not giving him the generic thing. And that is what matters. How are you feeling today? They have to start with I am, the most powerful two words in the world. I am is the name of God. I am feeling great. I had a wonderful night's sleep. I hugged and kissed my significant other, like Ryan told us. Kia is excited. Lisa helped somebody. Yuko is happy she was shoveling the snow. Nadi was amazing at 2 a.m. on her way to get to work so early. She was in pristine snow. It brought her up. It got her excited. So how are you feeling today? I feel empowered and all the better for seeing you. Thank you. Thank you, Amma. That's what I mean. Georgette told us, but right now, one thing I know for sure, when Georgette said what she was feeling, she was heavy because of her business situation. But she did come in her second sentence and she said, I am grateful that I am an entrepreneur. I am feeling great that I am an entrepreneur. So once she put that in there, that should be her first statement. The challenges of the business is natural because it's when there is a crack, you can see the light. It's when she knows she has a challenge, she has to build the business some more. And that is challenging. Yes, it is. So what she does with this situation right now is to realize the challenge is where I grow, is where I see more. But I am grateful I am an entrepreneur. There are people all over, no comparison, but in this case we need to, who maybe desire to be an entrepreneur, who has something to give the world. And because of a situation in their life, it could be a disease, it could be an experience, they are not able to bring it forward. So we have to realize our feeling is what will help us, and that I am, let us use I am, feeling grateful. You cannot say feeling and not feel it. But you can say I'm good. Okay. Right? That is where we have to move from. Feeling happy and grateful that I've been attracting new clients like a high-powered magnet through appreciation of all that I have. Amazing. Because I remembered at the affirmation seminar, when you were first writing your affirmations, you were scared to be bold. But you did it anyway, and that was what is important. Here now, you get a boost. Look at the boost that followed that statement. Amma came on a little later than usual, but here she is. And she says, congratulations. You know when you get congratulations, you feel good. Right? You see what I mean? It's the feeling that matters. And that is what we have to bring forward. And here, Yuko tells you it's amazing. So how are you feeling today? Bring out the best of you in your answer, because that is what will propel more of that to come to you. So when I say to people, the more grateful you are, the more purpose and reasons you will get to be grateful. Some doubt me, and they question, how could being grateful give you more? But listen to me, I always say gratitude has lots of cousins and siblings. And where one goes, the others follow. It's just like that. You know that. And furthermore, gratitude has a bosom buddy who is always at the side of gratitude. And that is the law of attraction. That is gratitude's best friend. And if gratitude is getting praises and wonderful feelings and amazing smiles, the law of attraction wants some too. And that was why I wrote the book of proof. And I said, today I observed the proof that the law of attraction and gratitude is working in my favor. And I'm feeling wonderful. I am feeling absolutely amazing. I was able to receive this, to do this. I got 2 new clients today. I shoveled the snow. I slept well. My wife was there. This story can go on. A feeling evokes a tale. A feeling evokes a story. Doing stops. It doesn't get anything further. It's not making an emotion come to the top. So continue to say how you feel, because it's what you feel that sends it out there. I feel empowered, all the better for seeing you. Thanks, Amma. Feeling happy, everybody. So an amazing, Ryan got 2, congratulations, and amazing. Never doubt what you're able to do expressing your feeling. Do not ever doubt it. Because when I tell you you should do more of something, I always say to you to say this: I love how this makes me feel. Love how you feel, and take the time to use your tongue to get, I love how this makes me feel. Because the minute you do that, windows and doors and opportunities comes. Because look at feelings and loving and gratitude and law of attraction as a human being. Look at the people in your life that you love to be around. And you tell them, I'm so happy you're in my life. I'm so happy that you do this. That person will give you more. They'll want to be more with you because you're expressing your gratitude for them being part of your life. So consider it the same thing, to be grateful. I feel so grateful I have a warm home. Somebody said that. I feel so grateful I was able to see the snow before it got tread on by everybody else. That is my reality, she's saying. Kia told us, I am grateful, I'm excited, I feel excited, I am going for an interview today. Lynn told us, Nancy told us, Nancy brought in a parsley plant, she sent it to me. And in the plant was a cocoon of a butterfly. She didn't know that. But the butterfly came from that cocoon in her home, and she sent me the picture. It made her feel good. It was interesting. She shared it with me. I shared it with others. And how many people that poor little cocoon set in this parsley plant, did you think it knew how many people it was going to put a smile on their face? No, it didn't. It just went about to do its thing. So you go about feeling good, because when you feel good, everybody around you feel good. And when somebody asks you how you're feeling, do not start a story of the pain and the torment. Say, you know what? I'm feeling grateful that you actually want to know how I'm feeling today. What about saying that? You're sending another lovely piece of confirmation of love and appreciation to that person. Instead of you starting the story, everything is broken, the world is coming apart, my toe hurts, my nose hurts, I broke a nail. You ever saw it? I told you yesterday, my friend goes, I am exhausted. How are you feeling? I'm so exhausted. And everybody just go, okay. They run away from her. And you think she would catch on? No, because she's right in that moment of the exhaustion she's feeling. So if you, like yesterday afternoon, I felt a little tired. Good morning, Nazim. How are you feeling today? You know what I did? I decided I'd make some tea and I'll go and just relax for a moment and get myself back in the groove. So please remember, it's always how you're feeling. Let me see how many of you are happy today. So, Kia, I thought you were going on your interview, Juliana, Nancy, Amma, Nadi, Lisa, Georgie, Dawn, Ryan, Loretta, and Lynn. Thank you so much, wonderful, amazing human beings. Have a great day. I kept you guys until almost 20 to 9. So have a great morning. And remember, the next person you need to talk to, ask them how they're feeling. And just try it and see what they tell you. Have a great day. Bye.